People had on their minds at Anfield. At the Valley, Charlton and Spurs were thinking about the UEFA Cup, or maybe their ambitions extend beyond that. Let's have a look at what happened. Gary Birtles and Rob Hawthorne.
This is Charlton's first Premiership game here for 6 weeks. They've drawn their last 3 away games in the Premiership. They haven't won in their last 4 in the league. But a victory tonight will take them up a place in the Premiership. Konchesky giving it back to Luke Young. And here's Danny Murphy with Carrick in close attendance, and Brown maybe getting a bit of revenge for that earlier challenge from Danny Murphy. Here's Jerome Thomas. Can he cut in on his right foot? What an effort! What a goal! That is an absolutely stunning opener from Jerome Thomas.
Well, that has just come out of nowhere. That's an incredible strike. Half tackle there, missed. Played out wide, one touch, skips inside. That's a rocket in the top corner. No chance for Robinson. Just a pass from Konchesky. One touch inside. Should have got closer, but the strike is phenomenal. No keeper saves that. Look here, he should have got closer. The defender doesn't, allows the shot, goes through the defender's legs, and no keeper saves that.
Aimed in there. Oh, what a chance for an equaliser, and it's missed by Robbie Keane.
Well, you expect Robbie Keane in those sort of areas to punish teams. The ball in was the highest quality. Again, no defender closing it down. Gets in between the two defenders. You have to hit the target. Nobody closes down. In between, like he always does. Hit the target, it's in.
Keane. Now Brown. Here's Reid. Kanoute! Any sort of touch on that, and surely Spurs would have been level.
Well, he's looking for the offside flag to get him out of trouble. Linesman's not obliging. Again, Reid isn't closed down. Gives him one chance. The level there, and you have to score. At this level, those sort of chances. Doesn't close down enough again, allows the cross to come into the box. And there, Kanoute gets in, doesn't get any sort of touch on it at all.
Here's Robbie Keane. Challenged by Perry. It's Michael Brown.
Well, he won't be proud of that one. He's a great striker of a ball, but again, Reid, the instigator. Keane again, good first touch. Lucky ricochet there, but doesn't take advantage. Leaning back, good pressure, makes him skew it wide.
Here's Robbie Keane. Now Kanoute looking for it. It came back off Karkouri. Although not in the form of a back pass.
Terrific interplay between Keane and Ziegler here. Lovely first touch, lovely awareness. Not total commitment from me there from Freddie Kanoute. He could have done better.
Good turn by Bartlett, he's done well. He took a kick from Brown for his trouble. Murphy's away. Thomas up to his left. Danny Murphy deflected. Off Ledley King, and corner.
Well, did he pick the wrong option there? Konchesky had made a good run. Carrick loses it there. He's got 2 options. He's got Thomas and Konchesky on the far side. Tries to chip the keeper, gets a deflection. I think he picked the wrong option.
King. Gardner. Kanoute. Ziegler. Young. Nice touch from Robbie Keane. Can Kanoute get through the middle? Hreidarsson comes back. Good save. Oh, Reid lashes it over and wide.
Well, that's another gilt-edged opportunity created by the brilliance of Robbie Keane. Lovely touch here. The awareness of Kanoute gets in between the two defenders. Does the right thing. Kiely does well. You have to keep that down, Andy Reid. Commits to two defenders, drags the goalkeeper out, and lucky not to slot it past him. Bit of composure here, you're back in the game.
Murphy, defence splitting ball to Dennis Rommedahl, but Edman sticks a boot out and gets there.
There we go, this time it's Murphy, loads of space there, plays it in behind. Edman does very well, stretches at the last minute to deny Rommedahl. Tremendous defending, maybe a bit more commitment from Rommedahl.
Konchesky. Hreidarsson looks to pull it across. Gardner in the way. Pamarot puts it hard on Thomas.
I think that's a terrific challenge. And the linesman didn't give a foul. I thought he'd give a throw-in. It was a committed challenge for the ball.
Just a free kick, you seem to say.
Well, the art of tackling is dead. They're taking it away.
Well, here's a chance for Danny Murphy to make something of the free kick. Perry got up, Hreidarsson was in there, wouldn't fall for Holland. Cleared by Kanoute. Keane. And Keane clearly stepped across the path of young men and prevented him from getting there.
The referee's sidled towards Keane here. He's laid the ball off, he thinks his teammate's going to get it there, he stops him. The referee doesn't give it.
It's Gardner. Now can Rommedahl get through? Hooks it around Gardner, then seems to tug back at Gardner's shirt.
Well, Gardner's done ever so well there, he stood his ground, defended it well.
Carrick. Brown. Kanoute. Good determined run, and he collides in the end with Hreidarsson, but the referee views that as a genuine coming together rather than any sort of foul on Hreidarsson's part.
Well, if he stays up and he's strong here, I think he gets in front of the defender. I think he goes down too easily. Yes, he does. Not brave enough for me.
It's Brown. Keane. Goes for it.
He went through a couple of challenges there, but a little bit too easy. Good strike straight at Kiely.
Thomas. Murphy just waited for it, and Brown got back in the nick of time. Determined challenge from Thomas, and Pamarot wreaks immediate revenge.
Well, Pamarot saying he didn't make contact there. The referee maybe not in the best of positions to spot that. They're saying there could have been a little bit of play acting. Pamarot absolutely livid. I think he might have hurt himself more when he fell than he actually contacted in the first place.
Any moment now, Defoe is going to come on for Tottenham. It's a foul on Michael Brown. Jerome Thomas is the second player to be shown a yellow card.
Well, did Michael Brown get hit in the face here? He's claiming he did. There was a flailing arm, yes, it was in the throat. Definite yellow card, you cannot do that.
So booking for Jerome Thomas to go with the goal he scored earlier. That's Carrick. Keeper King or Gardner, and Gardner's managed to steer it back. By Perry in the end. Murphy. Thomas. Holland. Reid. Offside. Freddie Kanoute. And is this the moment for change? The jeers around the valley will tell their own story about who's coming on. Jermaine Defoe, though, is used to this, and Martin Euell is leaving Freddie Kanoute and Robbie Keane on with him, and he's taking off Ziegler. So on comes Defoe for his 50th Tottenham appearance against his old club. Bear in mind, he's already scored 3 times against Charlton since he left them, twice here.
Well, it's going to be a disciplined performance from Tottenham now. They're going with the 3 up front. Kanoute looks like he's going wide on the right. They've lost Ziegler, who will tuck in and defend. And we know how powerful the midfield of Charlton have been in the first half at times.
Here's Konchesky. And Murphy goes for it. It doesn't trouble Paul Robinson, claiming rather hopefully that there was a touch on the way through.
It's not the best of strikes, he might have got a deflection, but he leads by example, Danny Murphy.
Good interception by Perry. Now Thomas, pulled back by Brown, and is he going to be the latest player to be shown a card? He is.
He has to be. It's premeditated, it's silly, it's in front of the referee, and there's no need for it. It's on the halfway line. Still they plead their innocence. No complaints there. Thomas goes past him, pure ability, pulls him back. Premeditated, you have to go in the book.
Brown. Perry getting in tight on Defoe and giving away a free kick in an area where he could be dangerous.
Was it a free kick? Lovely turn, yes, he catches him behind. When a sub comes on, sometimes it takes them a little bit of time to get into the game. Not Jermaine Defoe. His touch has been very good. His first touch, his movement's been excellent. Constant threat straight away.
Well, is this the cue for a sharp strike from Defoe that would stick in the throat of every Charlton fan? Reid is another option. Carrick is there as well. But Defoe does look interested. And Robbie Keane is there too.
Bartlett on one of the posts there for Charlton. Kiely on one side, Bartlett on the other.
It's Reid, and the presence on the line pays its reward as Bartlett clears.
Well, how sensible is this? I said Bartlett's there, beats the keeper, but not Bartlett. He stayed there, he was composed.
Into the last 10 minutes, can Robbie Keane steal a march here on El Karkouri? Moroccan slides in, tangles with the Irishman, and El Karkouri stays on the ground. I just wonder if a flailing boot might have caught him.
Tracks him very well here, slides in, gets a good tackle in, and just lifts him, just gets caught in there. I don't think it was intentional.
Charlton will have to defend this throw-in minus the defensive qualities of El Karkouri. Fish gets a touch, Davis comes in. King looks to pull it round here for Spurs. This is Pamarot. Andy Reid. Hreidarsson away. Brown misses out to Murphy, but he's the furthest Charlton player forward. Hreidarsson has got into the opposing half now. Murphy. Konchesky and Euell have got forward. Gardner holds Paul Konchesky up, but in this sort of area that will do for Charlton. Here's Pamarot. It's a foul by Johansson. Pamarot stays down.
What Charlton are doing at the moment, they're just breaking it up, stopping the tempo of Spurs. Niggly fouls. I know they've been under the cosh at certain times in this second half.
Reid swings it in. It's a good delivery.
It was a good delivery. You don't need an attack in, and you just consider the second half. They had a lot of possession, but Kiely's not had a real save to make in the second half.
Edman. Robinson didn't deal with it either in the cleanest fashion, although wasn't done any favours there by his colleague.
I think the phrase there was "don't panic," and he did.
Here's Hreidarsson. Pushed off the ball by Pamarot.
Is this a centre forward we're seeing here? No, it's a defender. But look what he does, he gets his body across and gets the foul. Terrific play by Hreidarsson.
Well, another goal at this stage for Charlton would surely sew it up. Could Murphy or Karkouri be the man to provide it? Holland with his back to goal. Murphy! Danny Murphy gives a graphic demonstration to Tottenham of what they missed out on when his potential move to White Hart Lane broke down. A wonderful free kick with a little bit of help off the post.
Well, again, Robinson beat by pure quality, maybe a little bit slow. I don't think he could have got that. Two off the post, tremendous technique, tight on the post. Couldn't do a lot about that whatsoever. That's pure technique, pure ability. You have to feel sorry for Robinson. Two things he's had to do: pick him out the net.
Here's Davis. Now Brown. Reid. And this is Gardner. Kanoute. Reid. Spectacular volley. Well, it's a shame that doesn't count because that was a beauty.
That would have eclipsed the previous two goals. See the ball cleared here. Was there a kick in the face? It was high, but what a wonderful strike that is.
Young. And Charlton's steady climb continues. Alan Kirbishley's bid for Europe gains further credibility as a result of this win over their London rivals, with goals in each half. The first from Jerome Thomas, a real wonder strike in the first 3 minutes of the match. And the second near the end from Danny Murphy, who could have joined Spurs last summer, didn't, and must be delighted that he chose the Valley as a result of the fact they're now 4 points clear of Spurs, in part thanks to his fine free kick near the end. So disappointment for Martin Euell as Spurs suffered a third successive defeat without scoring a goal, as it finishes Charlton 2, Tottenham 0.
Well, Danny, first of all, the win itself, that must be one that you're absolutely delighted with.
It was, because it's a local derby, and we haven't won in 4 games, I think. We've had 3 draws away from home, and we've felt a little bit outdone by, to be honest, not winning a game away from home. We should have beat Fulham last week. But that was for the fans tonight, because the last home game we had against Leicester was disappointing in the FA Cup, and we needed to make amends, and I think we did that really well tonight, especially second half.
And your manager seemed to want a pick-up in the atmosphere after what had happened in the last home game, and the crowd really seemed to respond to that.
Yeah, I think both sets of fans contributed to that. As you know, it is a local derby. The tackles were flying in from the first few minutes, and the fans always respond to that. And a wonderful early goal as well from Jerome to get our fans going. I mean, it's 1 in a million, wasn't it? Great goal from the young lad. I mean, he's getting better by the week. But Tottenham had chances first half. You know, they put some great balls in the box and probably should have done better. They'll feel a little bit hard done by. But I think second half we were the better side and created the better chances, and just edged the results, I felt.
Well, Alan, it's taken 2 quality strikes, hasn't it, to win this London derby?
Well, you know, coming into the game, it was obviously a really important game where we both found ourselves in the league. But I mean, let's give Tottenham some credit. I mean, they played ever so well first half, and we got a fantastic goal early on. But then they imposed themselves on us, and they passed it around, and their build-up play was great, and we had it all to do, I think, to get in at half-time leading. But I think the second half, they come on to us a bit more, but they wasn't as dangerous as they was in the first half, and it looked as if we was going to hit them on a break and get the second goal. We did get the second goal, but we didn't hit them on a break, so I'm delighted with the result, and delighted with the goals we got, and looking forward to the weekend now.
Did the quality of Jerome Thomas's strike surprise you, or did you always know he had that in him?
Well, no, I mean, if you get a camera on me when we score a goal, I don't normally do too much, but I was up with that one because as soon as it left his foot, I felt that's flying in, and it was a great strike. And the two boys that scored, him and Danny, I'm asking for more goals from them. I'm asking for more assists from them because they are our creative players, and I'm really pleased that they've ended up getting the goals tonight.
Martin, you must look at that game and wonder just how you finished on the wrong end of a 2-0 scoreline.
Yeah, the thing was, after a couple of minutes, he had an unbelievable shot. It was maybe 25, 30 yards. And then, we had all the good intentions before the game. And I think we worked hard. And we played a match on Sunday, but I don't think you could see that. But after that, and lately we had some problems with scoring goals. And after the 1-0, you realise that you have to score the equaliser, because otherwise you have a problem. And then it looked, in the second half, we were chasing the game a bit, and we looked maybe at the end a bit tired. But still, we should have scored in the first half with 2 one-on-ones at the keeper and 2 crosses from Reid. Terrific crosses. I think he did well first 20 minutes. And then we started to play over the left side, and we didn't give him the ball anymore. So, but that is about inexperience, and I think we were a bit unfortunate.
So a point for Blackburn Rovers at the end of all that, which takes them further away from the drop zone. 32 points they return now from 29 played as they chase that magical 40 total. Most of the activity on the night ahead of them, obviously. Spurs stay 9th, Middlesbrough and Charlton changing places, but Charlton now joining Bolton on 43 points. The two of them just a point adrift of Liverpool, who retain ambitions of 4th place. So why not Bolton or Charlton?
To the right side of